Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, lovers of freedom all over the world. And Debani Ekelemo. No, yes, I say happy Sunday to na. Once again, I welcome you to my wonderful YouTube platform where you get the back-to-back news and information. This is Let's Talk TV. Please enjoy this wonderful broadcast from the one and only Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, Simon Èkpá. Please do not forget to share this broadcast. It is very important and sacrosanct for our people, to share informations like this to as many groups and platforms as possible.
Prime Minister, welcome. You have the stage. Good evening, everyone. I don't want to waste time, and I have nothing else to say other than to warn Iwuanyawu before we start. Iwuanyawu is not speaking for the Biafra people. Iwuanyawu is not speaking for the Igbos. Iwuanyawu is not representing anybody, not representing any region, not representing any ethnic group. Iwuanyawu must refrain and stop parading himself as the mouthpiece of Ndigbo. He does not speak for Ndigbo. He does not represent anybody. He does not represent Biafra. He doesn't believe in Biafra. He does not believe in freedom of our people. I have come across a message that says Iwuanyawu is talking about federalism. Without Biafra liberation and Biafra struggle, Iwuanyawu can't talk about federalism. Without the struggle for freedom of independent state of Biafra today, Iwuanyawu cannot talk about federalism. And without us, Iwuanyawu have no voice. He is talking today because there is noise coming from all corners of Biafra. So this is going to be last warning to Iwuanyawu and his group trying to distract us by talking rubbish about federalism. Who is he using the might, or who is he, to begin to advocate for federalism when we're already very close to our freedom? And what prompted him to start talking about federalism? If not the Biafra government today, if not that we are fighting against terrorism, against killing, sponsored by the Nigerian state, Iwuanyawu have no reason whatsoever to talk about federalism. So we are warning him as a government this evening for the very first time that if he speak again, we will make him the enemy. And believe me, he's not going to run very far. Thank you. The team can continue from here.
Thank you, the Prime Minister.
For Biafrans today.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Professor Choma, you have the stage.
Thank you very much, Biafrans, and good evening from my location. I salute you, the Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Èkpá. I also salute our Onyendu, the Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute all Biafrans, and I also salute you, Honorable Iwunze. We are in your neck of the wood today. I also thank all the committees that are working on the Biafra database and ID card, but the people that you see and the people that you don't see. Some of us are here, others are not. I thank you for all the things you are doing. Biafrans in the homeland, we salute you, we thank you. And we urge you to pay attention to the program that the Biafra government is running. So I'm gonna share my screen so that the program would start. Thank you. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. So today is the second day of the United States of Biafra database and ID card registration. Citizens Education Part 1. Remember Part 1. We will come back for Part 2. But before I continue, please, Biafrans, those of you that are right here in the Zoom and people that are watching from all platforms, please, the information in yellow is really important. The link for Biafra government database and ID card registration is not yet out. When it is out, the Prime Minister would announce it and you would know. Do not fall prey. There are links out there flying. And in some cases, some people are now walking around with forms claiming to be collecting data and asking Biafrans to pay $300. They claim to be the Biafra government. No, that is fraudulent. So please do not fall prey to that. The official link is not yet out. Thank you. So why are we here? We are here to talk about our database, how you can participate, and how you can get the only authentic Biafra identification card. There are different stages of this database registration and ID card application. So in today's class, you will learn why you need to participate in this program, the data collection and ID card registration. You will also learn the different types of applications so that when it is time, you know what to do. We have type A, we have type B, there is type C, there is also the type D. We will go into details to explain what these different types are so that each and every one of you will understand the category that you fall in. We will talk about the eligibility criteria for the different data collection categories. We will also discuss the documents that are required for the registration and ID card application. So some of you may be asking, why should I participate in this data collection? Some of you may be having double mind, and some people may even be telling others not to participate in this project. I need you to listen because you are doing it for yourself. Whatever you are doing, you're doing for yourself. You're not doing it for the Prime Minister. You are not doing it for me. You are not doing it for anyone else, but for yourself, your family, and probably your country, your state, your town, your community. So for the Biafra government to serve you the way that you deserve as a person, we need the database for efficient and effective national planning and delivery of services. These services will be delivered to you, the citizen. Some of these services will include improved services. If you think about what you are getting right now, if you are in Biafra land, think of the services you're getting from your government. When was the last time you had electricity? And when was the last time you paid NEPA bill? When was the last time you had water running from any of your pipes? This is for people in Biafra land. And for Biafrans that live in diaspora, some of you may have traveled for Christmas, Compare what you have in diaspora with your experience back home. So with improved database, we will give you improved services. Targeted policies. The job of the government is to make policies that would improve the lives of the citizens. For that policy to be targeted to certain populations, the government needs to know who lives where. How many elderly people live, say, in Ehimembano versus in Owerri? If there are more elderly in Ehimembano compared to Owerri, the government may institute some elderly-related programs closer to Ehimembano. The government will not know that without collecting data. So this is why you need to participate. If you don't participate, thinking that, oh, if you do it, the Prime Minister will then succeed, or Biafra government will succeed, then you are kicking yourself on the foot. Because what it means is that the government will not target important services to your community. Public health planning. We need the data to know who lives where. With that data, we will also know what public health needs, each community needs, so that such services will be targeted to where they are needed. Infrastructure and urban planning, same. If we have a community that is bustling with people, then it means that we need